Hello and welcome to this pick a card reading. So today, if you're wondering about what is going to go on with your career, we have a pick a card reading for you. So we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. If you want to just focus on, think about your career path and then focus on a pile and choose the one that you are most drawn to, then you can go in the description box below and you will see the timestamps there that will take you to, again, pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3 for your reading about when those of you wondering about your career. Hi, pile 1, and thank you for joining me. I just want to thank you again for being here. And if you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it does ring true in the comments section below. But we're just going to get started with your reading here. For those of you wondering about your career that chose pile 1, you chose the pile with this faith stone. So this is a red jasper stone here. It's grounding energy, and it kind of brings some problems to light before they become too big. It can provide insight in difficult situations, but it helps with worry and calming the emotions to have some faith. So basically, yeah, this is like maybe you're looking for some stability, or you're wanting some stability in a situation. So we're just going to get started with your reading here about what is going on with your career. What is going on? So if you're wondering about your current, we'll just look at the current situation. We'll get some cards of advice here at the end, and maybe some clarifier cards if needed as well. And this is the Light Seers Tarot that you've chose. So, oops, we got that one coming out. So we have the Knight of Wands and the 9 of Wands. So it's like you're guarded here. It's like you're guarded. You're kind of worried about starting on a new adventure. You're a little bit like you want to start something new. You want to follow your passion. This could be, but you're just kind of guarded against it, and a little bit feeling like maybe a little bit negative about like this isn't going to work out for you is what I'm getting from that 9 of Wands. It's like you're kind of tired, like you don't know if you can put your energy into that. What is influencing this? So what's helpful or challenging for you here for this? What is helpful, or what are you finding helpful or challenging? Oh my goodness, all the cards are just flying out here. Okay, so we have the 5 of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. So something maybe you've invested your time in, or you've got some news recently here around some money that's made you have a lot of kind of sorrow and regret, and maybe a little bit of sadness. But with the 5 of Cups, it's like, crying over spilt milk. So you could have that little bit of negativity going on regarding your finances, and maybe, your career path. Like you've maybe invested some time in something here previously, and it's not paying off like you thought it would, and you're kind of just a little bit guarded against any new adventures here, or any new passionate new ideas. And what about the base of the situation or past issues for you? Those of you who chose pile 1, what about the past issues here for pile 1? Or the base of this situation. So you're feeling tired, you're not really wanting to follow creative new ideas. Not that you're not having them, but you're just maybe a little bit guarded to act on them because of something that's happened in the past year that was disappointing to you. Yeah, the Tower comes out here. So yeah, something here has been kind of shocking and sudden to you. There's been a sudden change maybe in your career that left you feeling sad, tired, and just kind of worn out here if you chose this pile. And what about the immediate past for you in your career here? Yeah, something you thought was going to, bring you prosperity. It brought regret instead, is what I'm getting with these cards for you. And what about in the immediate past? What about, okay. So we have the Ace of Cups. Oh, lovely. So here, maybe in the recent past, you're kind of feeling like you needed to look after yourself. You needed to protect yourself in a situation. Maybe somebody was doing something that you didn't agree with, or, something here, or maybe there, something that you had passion and love for is what kept you in the situation you're in that's kind of wearing you out. And you're a little bit afraid. some of you could be in a partnership in the recent past with, you know, maybe a loved one as well. What about your overall thoughts regarding this situation? What about your overall thoughts about your situation and your attitude? What is your overall thoughts and attitude? Okay. Okay, so you're getting a couple cards coming out here. So you have the Two of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. So, you know, you're looking towards the future. You know that something might take a bit of time here to come in and work on. You're well aware of that. But you're looking towards the future as if like, okay, what is going to pay off in the long run? So you're really, really contemplating, you know, a decision. What do I do? What is going to benefit me in the long run? So you're kind of weighing up your options, and you have a choice to make here about what is going to bring you future stability when it comes to your career and finances. Oh my goodness, that's too many. So the immediate future, what is coming in for you in the immediate future, pile one? You got to have some faith, I guess, is what too with this, that you chose the pile of faith, which is pretty interesting. Oh, well, we have the King of Cups. So yes, so this is somebody that might be in your environment, could be a water sign that, you know, does have faith in you, does have, you know, is kind of like someone you can go to for advice, someone that you can, that's kind of can mentor you. And like, so maybe this person is going to come in and, you know, give you a hand up or some advice on how to deal with your current situation of just feeling kind of stuck and disappointed about what you've invested in the past. And your fears around the situation. We have the King of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. So the King of Pentacles, like this could be somebody that you're dealing with, could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But your concerns regarding the situation is that, to me, it's like you're cutting off the idea of having it all. It's like you have these maybe deep-seated ties to fear of success here, and you're not wanting to look at success because you relate success to heartbreak here. And so this is what I'm getting. It's like you're fearing success in a way, and you're not even really wanting to look at it, or, you know, you're wanting to kind of just cut off that because you just feel that success is going to lead you to heartbreak, disappointment, grief, that type of thing. And how others are seeing you as the Two of Pentacles. So you're trying to remain balanced. You're trying to keep balance between, you know, your job life, your home life, and you're kind of juggling things to this way and that to just make things work out for you here, is how others are seeing you. And what are you really wishing for? So what are you really wishing for in the situation? You have the Six of Swords. Yeah, so you just want to move on. I think you just want to move on from where you're at. You're kind of over it. You're tired. You're exhausted. You're kind of afraid to follow your new passions, though, because you don't know if it's really going to bring you future stability here with that Six of Swords. But you're really wanting to move out of this, away from something and onto something better, hey? But yet you have this underlying fear of success here. You know, and having it all. It's like this, yeah, it's something maybe a little bit underlying that you just want to not even look at, basically. And what about the outcome card for you? What about the outcome? Wow, Seven of Pentacles. So, very nice card. Here you are going to, this is divine timing. So, you have planted the seeds, you have done the work, you have put in forth effort and energy here, and pretty soon, and when the timing is right, you are going to be able to reap what you sow. But you're also going to decide on what you want to invest your time and energy into here to get those pentacles in the future. So let's just get a few clarifier cards. Oops, goodness. We'll just get a few clarifier cards on these. So this Nine of Wands here. Okay, that yeah, the Four of Swords. You just want a vacation. Some of you just want to break. You're tired. You just want to break with a vacation. You just want to take the force and rest, relax. Don't worry about it. But what about this Nine of Swords? This new adventure, like this, you know, this new passion. Yeah, it's too much to juggle. So like if you're trying to start something new, but you have all these other responsibilities, you're finding it a bit too much to juggle to try and look at your passions, right? And what about this Page of Pentacles? What was this opportunity in the past? Okay, so you could have been maybe with a partnership with someone here at work. and it didn't turn out. It left you, you know, full of regret. Yeah, here we go. The Three of Swords came out. Some of you might even have a relationship at work that is disrupting. Like with these cards coming out and the Ace of Cups, it's kind of like, yeah, it's disruptive. Maybe it's awkward as all get out, right? So that you were in a previous relationship with someone at work, and maybe potentially a boss with this King of Pentacles here, and now it's just awkward as all get out. So what was this Tower moment about? What was this Tower moment about for you? Pile 1. Those of you who chose pile 1, okay. We had this. So we had the Empress. So here, maybe some of you found out, I don't know, some of you were like expecting, that's just for maybe a very small few, because it's not too much to do with career, but maybe you know, maybe your career's on pause because of this for some of you. But this was, there's a shocking moment that came in. So some of you had an epiphany that, you know, you are worthy, you do have control, you can take the reins and find out about what you need to do to bring your own happiness. You don't need to rely on others here. So it was more, to me, it's more like an epiphany. Oh, the Emperor comes out too. So yeah, you could have been in a partnership with a love relationship here too that ended for some. What about this Ace of Cups? This is like, to me, self-love, self-appreciation, that type of thing. And you have the Moon in reverse coming out. Some of you could have been dealing with a Cancer, but here something has come to light, and you know, it's kind of made you realize that you do have to do some inner reflection and maybe some self-love here, because something came to light. And we got these cards flipping out. So maybe somebody was being sneaky and secretive with these cards coming out around a work situation or money situation, you know. Yeah, sneaky and secretive here in the past, and it's led you to be, you know, more in tune with yourself. And this Two of Wands here, looking towards the future, you know, this is a decision to make for the future and how things are going to play out for you. You have a decision to make here. And you have the King of Swords, and you're trying to be logical about it. But you could be, you know, you could be just, you know, needing someone to give you advice. You could be seeking legal advice here, or you may be considering seeking legal advice, maybe setting up a business, that type of thing. And what about this Knight of Pentacles? This it's like long-term investment with the Knight of Pentacles. It's busy, but it's, yeah, and you have the Queen of Swords. Boy, you have a lot of couples coming out here in this reading. You have the Empress, the Emperor, you have the King and Queen of Swords here. So like, this is maybe somebody that you want to be like, you know, this is maybe somebody that you think that you wish you were more like this. You wish you could take control, you know, and moving forward and cut out what no longer serves you when it comes to your career. And what about this King of Cups? This is someone that is, you know, maybe trying to get control of their emotions, trying not to be overly emotional in a work situation, because that's never really great, right? So something really has set something off balance with the emotions. And then you have the Star. Yeah, so this is, you could be dealing with an Aquarius as well, but this is with the Star card. So this is like your wish fulfillment. This King of Cups, this is like you gaining control of your emotions, and really listening to your heart and your path and going towards your wish fulfillment here. This fear is pretty self-explanatory. It's like a fear of success for you, and you're just not wanting to address it right now. You're just not even wanting to look at that. The Two of Pentacles. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Others see you kind of like juggling. You're not sure which way is up, kind of thing. Too many. We'll just get a clarifier on the Two of Pentacles for you, pile 1. Two of Pentacles. Oh, we have the Ten of Cups. So yeah. So yeah, you're really working hard to remain balanced and keep things stable and, you know, fulfilling, right? Because you really, to me, there's like a lot of emotions in this career reading, but there's like, that's maybe part of the problem here, is there's maybe too many emotions and not enough logic, right? So you're going to have to look at things logically. Okay, this Six of Swords, you want to move away from this heart. Yeah, you want to come out of the cold here. The Five of Pentacles is coming out. So you're wanting to move. Some of you may be unemployed here with this card, and you're wanting to move away from this, or underemployed. Like you feel like, I'm not making enough money, right? Or maybe you have been off on maternity leave and you feel like you've been off too long and the bills are piling up, this type of thing. You're wanting to move away from that energy. So this Seven of Pentacles is something you invested in, something that you have invested in is going to pay off in divine timing here. That's way too many cards, sorry. So let's just get one quick, again, all the cards have got lots of things to say, I guess, here to pile 1. So Seven of Pentacles, either that or I'm entirely clumsy, just kidding. Clumsy. Okay, So again, Page of Pentacles showing itself in Judgment. So yeah, okay. Page of Wands. So Page of Wands is coming out again. So we had the Knight of Wands. We had the Page of Wands. So it looks like you're going to take, you know, smaller steps towards following your passions and your creative ideas, and you're going to invest, you are going to invest your time. Or if you invest your time in smaller steps, smaller increments towards your creative ideas, they will pay off in the long run. Let's just get some cards of advice here too. I'll just use these Moonology Oracle cards here. We'll just get a couple cards of advice or something that it would be helpful for you to know when you come across this reading. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you come across it, it will be relative to you. Ooh, you're very close to achieving your goal. Nice. One more for you, pile one. One more card. Very close to achieving your goal, the gibbous moon. So things are building up here for you. Things are really building up, and they are going to pay off with those small steps towards your goal. So we got two coming out, and we're going to take them and see what else we have to say with these Moonology oracles. It's time to take action. Yeah. So you might have to make that decision, even though it might be small actions with this Page of Wands. You might need to take just some small actions and take time to breathe out. So yeah, we can't just breathe out in, but I do want to read what it says about the disseminating moon. So take time to breathe out. That's that rest. That's that being tired, hey? You have to take action in small steps, but also balance that. Again, with the Two of Pentacles, you know, needing to balance. So take time to breathe out with the disseminating moon. I just want to read out of the book what it says for you, and then maybe we'll get some more insight on what would be helpful to know with that disseminating moon coming out at the end. Let me see here. Bear with me. We got this. Okay. Then situation you're asking about has peaked, and it's time for you to regroup and learn from your experience rather than blindly forging ahead. Have faith. Oh, wow. Hey, have faith. Have faith that what is happening is for the best. Try to accept the way things are now and give yourself and others time out to relax. Breathe. We can't be on all the time. If you feel like you've hit an obstacle or even failed in some way, now is the time to reflect on how to do things differently next time. Be honest with yourself. If you feel bad about your current situation, then remind yourself that life goes in cycles. So basically, you are where you are, and that's okay, hey? So you're trying to figure out where you stand, and you will know where you stand very soon. So it's time to take some time out for your own good. And you need to avoid falling into a slump is what those cards are telling you. But yeah, it's time to take action in that area. There is a fair bit of Wands cards in this reading for you, pile one. And yeah, so if you take, you know, small steps towards your creative, I can't even talk, your creativity and your goals, yeah, it'll work out. Very interesting reading for you, pile one. Again, I want to thank you for joining me. And if you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comment section below. And I'll be back with the regular zodiac readings in the middle of June. Hello, pile two, and welcome to your reading. If you're wondering about your career, you have chosen. I want to again thank you for joining me. And if you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comment section below. But we're just going to get started here with your readings. I'm just going to I'm just going to light my candles here. I usually try and have them going, but I'm just going to light them here. Okay, so if you've chosen pile two, you have chose the moss agate that says prosperity. Well, isn't that a lovely omen for you, group two? So prosperity, this is a stabilizing stone. It's strongly connected with nature. Maybe some of you are thinking of a career involving nature, or maybe some of you work in nature. It's said to refresh the soul and enable you to see the beauty in all you behold. So it's helpful in reducing sensitivity to weather and environmental pollutants. But it's a stone of wealth, and it attracts abundance. So that is very, very good as well. It also is a stone that helps speed up recovery. So maybe some of you have been recently ill, and that's contributing to, you know, your career and finances as well. But let's just have a look here. So the first card we're going to get is your present current situation, and we are using the Angel Tarot decks by Radleigh Valentine and Burning Virtue. So let's just get your current situation, pile two. What is going on in your current situation? What is happening? We might get some cards of clarification and some cards of advice or insight here near the end as well. So we'll just get a card to come out for your current situation here for pile 2. Their current situation, please. Pile 2's current situation. 5 of water. Things are not turning out the way you'd hoped. So yeah, you've got some disappointment. You're maybe looking at the negative in a situation and not seeing the positive, you know, with this 5 of cups or 5 of water coming out here in the center. So something to you, you know, is, you know, maybe you had this idea of your career and it's just kind of not turning out how you'd hoped it would here. Let's see, what is the influencing that? Why is that here? Why are you disappointed? Maybe, you know, maybe it's monotonous. Let's just find out what is influencing this. And we got the 7 of water. So yeah, you feel like you have a decision to make here. For those of you who chose pile 2, you got lots of options here and you're kind of indecisive. You're feeling like, you know, which way do I go? Which way do I turn, right? So you might need to do some research here and kind of stop procrastinating about, you know, changing the situation. Yeah. So you need to see beyond appearances and illusions, basically, hey? Maybe here as well for some. And what is the base of this situation for you regarding your career? Yeah, it's kind of been you're focusing on the negative when it comes to your career, and you feel like you know, you got to do, maybe you are doing some procrastinating when it comes to your work instead of just being, you know, doing the research and doing what you need to do for some of you. And what about the base of the situation? What is the base of the situation for pile 2 for when they come across this reading? This is a timeless reading for you all. So the base of the situation, please. Thank you. Okay, there's so much water here. I don't know, maybe you're dealing with a bunch of water signs at work too, but this is a desire to move on. So search for something more meaningful. So yeah, it looks like you're wanting to move away from what you're currently in. Like what you're currently in is not fulfilling to you, hey? So you might have to survive. I'm just getting, you might have to kind of, you know, surrender to divine will here. And what about in the immediate past? We have the Knight of Fire. So, you know, this could be you here, but it's like suddenly there's an event that needed your immediate attention. So basically it makes you want to, this card makes you want to, like, you feel like you have to take action quickly. So like maybe all this negative ideas and negative thoughts that you're constantly in feels like you're kind of sitting on the precipice. I just got to do something about this. I just got to move on. I got to get a different job. I have to do something different. You're not happy in your current situation. Let's just see what your overall thoughts are about this. But yeah, it's a restless energy, that Knight of Fire or Knight of Wands. But let's see with your thoughts about this situation. What are your thoughts about this situation? Let's see your thoughts about the situation. Okay, we have more water. Oh, so we have the Queen of Water. So, you know, this is like, you know, you do care about others. You kind of are trusting your intuition. You are very empathetic and loving, but maybe that is kind of keeping you bound too, because you are empathetic. Maybe you don't want to leave somebody stuck if you quickly took action to another position or something like that. That type of thing is maybe holding you here. There's a lot of maybe emotions again with this. Pile 1 had a fair bit of emotions going on in their career too. So it's very important to keep the logical part in there as well too. Coming from a Capricorn, I should know, right? So in the immediate future, what is about to happen for you, pile 2? What is about to happen in the immediate future regarding your career when you come across this reading? So what is about to happen? Let's see what is about to happen here. Wow, we have the 5 of Earth. Oh boy. So you have a lot of fears surrounding money. So you need to maybe get some help from others here. So, you know, you maybe, some of you may be going on to, you know, have your own self-employment, and it's very uncertain. And yeah, this is, to me, what I'm looking at, this is just very unbalanced emotionally too. Like there's a lot of emotions, a lot of maybe, you know, a lot of gloominess around this. And, you know, in the future here, you're not sure if you could go off and take a different path or be self-employed, that type of thing. And you're afraid of the money, losing money. So, and in your fears position here, we have the 8 of Fire. So you're afraid of things that are everything happening at once, so that everything's going to change at once. Like you're maybe afraid of a little bit of things going on too quickly here for you, with this 8 of Fire coming out in your fears position. Very interesting. And we'll just get a card here. Oh my gosh. So how others are seeing you. Wow, we got 3 coming out, and they're all, yeah, okay, so they're air cards. So how others are seeing you, 6 of air. So moving on. Strength could be dealing with a Leo as well. So you have people see you like you have great inner strength here. So you have the 6 of air, the strength card, and the 10 of air. So yeah, so like people are seeing you like you're ending a difficult situation. Like you can expect things to get better. Like you're coming out of whatever, you know, difficulties you were facing, you know, financially. So people seeing like you as strong and grounded. But yet you're feeling this fear, like things are moving too quickly. You feel if you go off and be self-employed or go in a different direction here, you're going to not have the finances that you're accustomed to now. You're going to disappoint all these people that you care about in your work environment. And, you know, that's hard for you. But yet you have this restless energy of, I feel like I have to do something. Okay, so in your hopes, you have the Ace of Air. So this is the Ace of Swords. So you have lots of, you just want new ideas. You want to be inspired. You want to be able to see the truth, and you want to, sometimes you want a challenge. You're up for a challenge. You're kind of tired of like the day-to-day doldrums. You're maybe very intelligent, and you know, with all of these cards coming out here, you're very intelligent. You like the luxuries and finer things in life, but you know, you're up for a challenge. You're ready to take on what you need to take on as well. You don't want to be bored. You want to be, you know, challenged, so you feel that you are doing something positive every day, not something that is just very monotonous, right? Okay, so in answer to your question, and as an outcome, what is the outcome for you when you come across this reading regarding your career? For you, those of you wondering about your career. So let's see what is going to be the outcome. Okay, we have 2 cards coming out. Oh my goodness, 10 of Earth and the King of Air. Yes. So when you're impartial, professional, and diplomatic, speak your mind with confidence, seek out professional advice maybe, and you have to balance mental and emotional considerations here with that Knight of Air. However, with the 10 of Earth, you have a very happy family life, financial security. You can find magic in the little things in life, and you just have it all here with the 10 of Earth, which is the 10 of Pentacles, which is prosperity. So once you find balance with all of that, and you can do that diplomatic and balance the emotions and whatnot, then you will, you will definitely be prosperous. So let's just get some clarifiers. Okay, so we'll just get some clarifiers on some of these cards. I got too much items of stuff here. I'll just gotta move this so I can set. These cards are a bit bigger than what I'm used to, but they're beautiful. So let's see with this the 5 of water here. So this 5 of water, what are you, oh my goodness. Okay, we have the Devil coming out. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, but this could be something that you feel kind of like stuck at. Like you're kind of, maybe you have a boss that's a bit of a tyrant here with this. And, this person is always looking at the negative, pointing out the negative. You can 100 nice things, and then they're always, on about what the one thing was that got done wrong. You know what I mean? And it's kind of, it's like it's leading you to have like a negative emotions surrounding your career and how you make your money. So 7 of water here. What's all these options? This is a bit of procrastination sometimes too, though, right? You can be procrastinating. So why is this 7 of water here? Why is this 7 of water here for pile 2? Why is the 7 of water here for pile 2? Too many. Too many for 7 of water for pile 2. Okay. So we have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. It feels like, you don't know where to, you don't know what to hold on to and what to let go of here. Maybe you're overspending and you got lots of options and you're kind of just, you don't know where to maybe invest your money, or there's too many options. So you're procrastinating maybe investing your money smartly or wisely, I guess would be the proper word to use. And what about this Eight of Water? Like, you just want to get out. You just want to walk away from a situation. Yeah, because here, flipped over in the deck, we have the Sun and we have the Ten of Swords. So this is like saying, yes, you think with an ending comes a bright new beginning. If something ends, you will have a bright new beginning. You have this restless energy of, I gotta do something, and I gotta, it's just something comes in, you feel like, oh, I gotta do this, and you have the Ace of Pentacles, because you feel like if you don't, you won't have long-term, stability here, and financially stability. If you don't take action, you're going to miss your opportunity, right? And so that's not always true, but yeah, you do have this restless energy around, you need to move on. But this Queen of Water, so your overall attitude is like one of empathy, you're patient, you're kind in the situation. Oh goodness, my cards are falling on the floor, apologies. Again, we have, look at that, it's the Queen of Cups coming out again. So yeah. So Queen of Cups clarifying the Queen of Cups, and the Fool card coming out. So yeah, but you do want a fresh start. You do want to start over. You do have care and concern for maybe the people that you work with, but it maybe is influencing your decisions to a point where you're worried about, how that's going to affect you here going forward. Let's just see with this Five of Earth. What does this Five of Earth, like coming up? You have fears about money, scared of going out on your own and, making your own. Maybe some of you want to be self-employed or start your own business, that type of thing, and you have a lot of concerns about that. And we have the Strength card coming out. So yeah, again, you have the strength to do this, and a lot of this is just emotions, people's negative, maybe your own negative self-talk, but other people, you let maybe that get in your head a bit too much, and you do have the strength to overcome like these obstacles and fears of uncertainty here. But yeah, you are afraid of things changing quickly. You're not really maybe a big fan of change or fast-paced change. And so let's just see why we have the Eight of Fire. Yeah, the Hermit. This is Virgo. Some of you could be Virgos too. We have Capricorn, Virgo. But we have lots of water. So Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But yeah, the Hermit card. So yeah, you just want to, you want to go your own way. You don't want to be rushed. You want to take your time. You want to be able to think things over. You don't want to have to rush into things or make quick decisions. And how others are seeing you is pretty straightforward with the Six of Air, and then the Ten of Air again with like that ending, that final ending. And you have this strength to end things if you want and move on. Is how people see it. You do have opportunities elsewhere. And then, you just want to have truth and clarity with the Ace of Air. You want new ideas. You want to be challenged in your job. You don't want this mundane situation, right? Just to earn $1. And what do you really, so let's just get a clarification. Okay. Yeah, we have the Chariot and the Page of Cups. Yeah, so you want, you want things that are going to be new and coming in fresh and quick, and you want victory from your hard work here. You want your hard work to pay off. Let's just get a clarifier on the Ten of Earth, which is, the Ten of Pentacles is the best one you can get. And so, yeah, it's kind of interesting that this one comes out in reverse. So we have the Five of Swords in reverse, which is basically being honest, what this one says here. So like what this Ten of Air is saying, like impartial, right? Impartial, professional, diplomatic, brilliant, not letting other people influence you here. Pile 2. That's a very interesting reading for some of you. I hope it resonates, and if so, if you can let me know in the comments below. We're just going to get a card or two of advice or insight coming up for you too. So we'll get that from the Moonology Oracle deck here. We'll get a card insights as well, and this overall situation. Take time to breathe out, and it's time to take action. Pile 1 got that too. That's very interesting. So yeah, sometimes we just need to, if you're feeling stuck and glum in a situation, you just, you kind of have to just take time, relax, accept things the way they are, and it'll be okay. And kind of, it says to have faith as well here too, but it's time to take action. So I just want to read this about you know, it's time to take action on what it says in the guidebook regarding the new moon in Aries. So give me a minute here if you can bear with me, and I will find what the new time to take action has to say for you in a little more detail. So the flame is lit. A wonderful new start beckons, and you're on the right track. Drawing this card is a superbly positive sign if there's something you want to happen in your life. Take this card as a big yes from the universe. It's the time to really tune into your dreams. You may still have a long way to go. After all, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, but you're on your way. Determination, self-assertion, and bravery are called for. Yeah, you have the strength card coming out here twice, don't you? So yeah, but for the Aries, driving you towards success in whatever endeavor you're asking about. So don't go too fast and forget your manners. Treat people as well as you charge towards your goals. You'll create much better karma for yourself. There it is again with that King of Air, diplomacy, right? Impartial, professional. Very good advice, actually. So do your best and be happy with that, but avoid being brash, right? Yeah, and sometimes you might need a 12-month plan as to what you're going to do. And yeah, that is basically what I have for you for a reading. It was very interesting. Again, I want to thank you for joining me. If you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comment section below. And I'll be back with my regular zodiac readings in the middle of June. Hi there, Pal 3, and I want to thank you again for joining me. If you did pick this Pal 3, you did pick the agate. So in the card, and it says here on the back, I don't know if you can see that or not very good, but it says serenity. So this is basically a very stable type of crystal. So you might be very stable in the career you've chosen if you've chosen this one so far. It can be grounding. It can bring balance as well here with this. It can be soothing and calming, but it works slowly to bring great strength. So maybe there's something you're slowly working at. It can also bring hidden information to light and acceptance of oneself. Serenity is what it is. And we're going to use the Wild Unknown Tarot to do your reading regarding wondering about your career. So we're just going to have a look here at your present current situation with the Wild Unknown Tarot. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse coming out. So with the Ace of Wands in reverse, you feel like you have a passion, but something is delayed here. Something is kind of like slowed down, or you've lost your passion for something that you currently felt passionate about, or you used to feel passionate about, but currently you're kind of losing your passion for it. That is far too many. So we'll just see what's helpful or challenging in this situation regarding your career. Maybe you feel stagnant, like you don't have any fresh new ideas. For some of you, maybe you're creatively, yeah, you got the Ace of Cups and the Father of Swords, as well as, my goodness, we have the Five of Swords. So yeah, you feel like, maybe somebody is being overly logical here. Maybe you're dealing with someone that is quite stern and very kind of cutting with their words, and it's making you feel a bit emotional. But with this Ace of Cups, it's like you have a lot more self-love and self-respect because of it. But yeah, someone here isn't being very honest. Someone is kind of being deceitful and a little bit of backstabbing and a little bit like harsh with their words, like so maybe you're coming up with these new ideas, whether it be at work and stuff like that, and you're getting kiboshed by this King of Swords here, and it's really kind of trying with it's trying on your emotions here. Could be dealing with a water sign as well as an air sign. But let's see, what is the past issue for you, Pile 3? Oh my goodness, we have so many cards coming out. There's too many. Sorry about that, but yeah, these cards just want to fly out of here today. I don't know what's going on. That's too many though. And we'll get some cards of clarification and advice. Thank you. Yes, so we have the Six of Cups. So yeah, it's like you're kind of stuck in the past. I hate to say that, but you're kind of stuck in the past and doing things the way that they always worked before. With this Six of Cups coming out, it's kind of like, yeah, your reminiscences of the past and how things used to be, and you wish they could be that way again, but of course they aren't. Things move forward, especially in business and career and things like this, right? So, but it feels like your ideas are getting kiboshed because maybe they aren't as forward thinking as what they would need to be if they are kind of stuck in the past and how things were done in the past. Because now with the advancements all the time, you know, things aren't really, they are moving forward so quickly. It is challenging to keep up. What is just behind you? So what is just behind you in the immediate past? What is just behind you in the immediate past for pile 3 regarding their career? Just wondering what is going on here, hey? So what is just behind you regarding your career? Oh gosh, that's too many again. Half of the deck wants to come out here for you, pile 3. I don't know what's been going on, but there's a lot of energy around. Okay, so Mother of Cups, and we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so it's like you are just exhausted here. You're just emotionally drained from the situation. So you're putting a lot of emotion into what you do. Like maybe you're very creative, and like some of this has to do with like, you know, you feel your creativity is at a standstill and you're just drained and you need to be, you know, loved and nurtured, but yet you're, you know, kind of like on a deadline for these. It's kind of hard to be on deadlines when you're creative or you're doing creative type of work, right? It's very challenging for people to kind of be creative on demand. It doesn't really work that way. So what's your overall thoughts about this? What's your overall thoughts about your situation? What is your overall thoughts? Oh, you have the Son of Pentacles. So you're kind of thinking like, well, do I need to re-educate myself? Do I need to, you know, do I need to do something new that's going to help for the future? Because, yeah, you're kind of unsure, but you're thinking like, well, maybe you just need to, you know, yeah, maybe take a course or do something, upgrade, you know, to kind of get up with things is what I'm getting for you. And what about in the immediate future? So what's about to happen? Ooh, too many again. Half the deck coming out. You got so much going on, pile 3. Good grief. What is about to go on? But we got some serenity here coming in with us. The overall half of the deck's falling out. My goodness. We'll see. The Wild Unknown Tarot is wanting to just go crazy. Can't take all of those, but I'm going to because it's just keeping on. Oh my goodness. We have the Daughter of Swords. We have the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune coming out for you. Wow, that's a lot. So with the Daughter of Swords, it's like you're getting some information, or you're, you know, like, again, like you have, maybe there's a couple people, maybe like, I don't know, maybe you work with like relatives and they're kind of both the same way, cutting and you know, just kind of almost that type of, oh, what's the condescending style of you know, talking to you in your environment at work. Someone is anyway. And this is like, you know, bringing in a tower moment for you, and a tower moment being like something that's not built on a solid foundation is going to crumble. If you don't make changes, the universe will step in with the Wheel of Fortune and change it for you, so that you don't have to tolerate this kind of yeah, what's going on here with, you know, oh yeah. So the Wheel of Fortune, something, see that owl there, it's sitting up on that top branch as well. So yeah, it's still, yeah, it's something to do, you know, maybe with an air sign here that's very very condescending, very, yeah, doesn't make things pleasant at work, and it's creating, you know, some drama here. But something is going to come in and, you know, kind of cut this. Maybe something comes in that takes this person that was the king down to size here with this Daughter of Swords coming in as well. So yeah, it's like something that kind of puts, you know, I'm trying to think of like those little cliches that you say when, you know, someone's acted too big for their britches kind of thing. Maybe that's old. I'm probably dating myself there. So we're going to look at your fears in the situation. And we have the Three of Wands. So yeah, like you're afraid of like, how much work do I have to do for my ships to come in? What all do I need to do here? Like, what is going to go on? So you're tired of waiting here too. With that Three of Wands, you're kind of just tired of waiting. And how others are seeing you. How are others seeing you right now, pile 3, in your career? How are others seeing you? Oh, and you got the moon. Okay, could be dealing with a Cancer. Some of you could be Cancer as well here. But we have, yeah, we do have a lot of cups in this reading, and it could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But with the moon card, people see you as you're kind of secretive. You're a little bit confused. You know, you're kind of, you really kind of keep to yourself and not really wanting to reveal everything, right? Because when the moon is out, it is dark. And so you don't really reveal too much of yourself to these, you know, colleagues or co-workers or people that, you know, you're dealing with. And what are you hoping for in this situation? This is kind of a very different reading. You are hoping for it. You have the Son of Wands in reverse. So I feel like you are hoping that you don't have to do anything new. You're kind of hoping that you can stay where you are, the stable environment, but there is some upset here. There are some people here that are unkind, honestly, that you're dealing with, as far as I can see. You know, that's for some of you, but that is really what I'm getting. There's some very unkind people here, and it's hurting, it's hurtful. And you're just hoping that you're not going to have to move on from the situation because of it. And as an outcome card, wow, we got the Two of Cups coming out. So divine partnership here. So you are going to partner up with someone. So I don't know if someone new is going to start in your workplace, or, you know, something is going to happen here where you're going to have this connection that is going to help you out of this and bring back that balance, right? So I'm curious. I just want to get some cards of clarification. So this Ace of Wands in reverse is kind of like something's taking a long time to come in, or else the creative ideas aren't coming in for you. Yeah, you have the Nine of Pentacles in the Tower. Yeah. So there's been some sudden changes here, and maybe you've had to you do things more independently, and it's, you know, you're just having trouble finding the passion and the energy to put forward. That something has changed quite drastically, looks like, in your career and in your, you know, your finances. I am also curious about this Ace of Cups. Like, this is, you know, this is emotional fulfillment, and we have the Death and the Two of Swords. Okay, so, you know, you could be, you know, having to make a choice of whether you move on from something or not, with the Death and the Two of Swords coming out here. It could be dealing with a Scorpio. Some of you could be Scorpios, but it's like, I don't know, I'm just feeling like you're not sure about putting an ending to something. But here I'm getting to, like, relationships are getting in the road of work-life balance for some. Who is this Father of Swords that is just kind of the, you know, is definitely nitpicking. Maybe it comes very like crass, almost, you know, cruel and nitpicky is what I'm getting from that Father. Oh gosh, right on the floor it goes. Okay. So, yeah. Why did that not surprise me? Yeah. We have the Six of Wands in reverse. So this is somebody that, you know, you're not looking at in very high regard, this person. Yeah, you don't hold this person in very high regard. You feel like they're sneaky and they're kind of backstabbing, and it's making it difficult for you to, you know, work in your environment. What about the Six of Cups? You wish things were like they used to be here. Yeah, you just want to break from it here. You just want to rest. Maybe take a vacation. It might not be a bad idea. Get a bit of a break from this. So yeah, you're feeling beat up here. You're feeling like no one has empathy. You know, you're tired of it here. And yeah, you have the Hermit and the Queen of Swords. Some of you could be Virgo, dealing with a Virgo. But yeah, you just want to go your own path. You want to do your own thing, and you know, have that ability to stick up for yourself without getting over emotional and say, like, you know, sometimes when people get so mad they cry. Like, that's what I'm getting from this reading. It's like yeah, it's too emotional. It's too, yeah, so you kind of have to distance your emotions a bit from your work. And the Son of Pentacles, so going to get a new education and things like that, and it's not really, you know, what you're kind of signing up for. It's not really something you're looking forward to, not something that you would, you know, that you're hoping for to do, really. You may know you have to do it. Sorry, I yawned there. I don't know what that was all about, but So let's see, this Daughter of Swords. What is this Daughter of Swords about? So this person that is kind of condescending. Someone might have got cut down to size here too when this Tower moment happened. You know, oh yeah. So we got the Ten of Swords. So there's an ending coming in for somebody here. And it's, yeah, there's an ending coming in for, or an ending to this behavior anyway. So someone's going to get, you know, it's going to be held accountable. What about this Tower? What about this Tower? It's odd because this is a career reading and all I see is just this passion. I feel like you just have a very, very creative job, those of you who chose pile 3. And it's very hard to keep apart your emotions when you are such a creative person. What is this Tower about, please, in the near future? What is coming in? Okay, yes, someone got caught because they're being sneaky. And then there's a Tower moment and an ending. And it is karma. Someone's getting their karma in the situation. Okay, yeah. And what are your emotional concerns here? So this Three of Wands, like how much longer I'm going to have to wait for things to pay off? Like what is going on? Let's see what your emotional concerns are. Yeah, oh gosh. This is too many again. Half the bloody deck. Okay. Okay. So yeah, the Lovers wanted to come out again. All right then. So yeah, it's investing time in partnerships. So you feel like you need to make a head over heart decision when it comes to where you invest your time and energy here and what is really going to bring you that payoff in the future. And you're afraid to just, yeah, like you're just not sure what that is and who you have to collaborate to do that and how others are seeing you as the moon. You know, when they got the Six of Cups, they're seeing you as a moon and, you know, potentially someone that is kind of stuck in the past and just kind of, you know, needs to maybe move a little bit forward in you know, the way things move quickly forward. Gosh, half the deck is falling out here again. And we have the Devil too coming out here. So with this Devil, it's kind of like, you could be a Capricorn, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, but this is like negative self-talk as well. You know, you could be kind of quiet, but this is like, you know, someone that is seeing you as like you're kind of stuck in the situation and you're quite negative towards yourself here. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles coming out to clarify what you're really wishing for. So yeah, you just want future stability. You want an opportunity. You want to know that the path you're on is going to lead you to that future stability. And in the outcome, we have that partnership. Someone is coming in here to help you out. Someone gets you, someone is going to, you know, assist you, and just having them around is going to make that much, so much better. Someone, yeah, look at that. The Magician, the Ten of Pentacles. Look at that. So you are going to manifest, you know, your happiness, fulfillment, contentment, prosperity, like a happy life at home. You're going to have what you need. Something is going to come in and stabilize, you know, this situation. And you are going to, you know, it's kind of interesting because this card, gain acceptance of yourself, right? So you feel like, you know, somebody's kind of nitpicking you here and you're been a bit hard on yourself, or their words play over and over in your head type of thing. This is what I'm getting to. Just going to get a couple cards of advice or some insight here from these Moonology Oracle cards, or maybe one card. We'll see what comes out with you. It's been half the deck, pile 3. Okay, let's see. A new start is coming, and walk through your fears. A new start is coming, the new moon, and work through your fears. I said walk. Oh my goodness. Okay, work through your fears. I do want to look up the new moon in Scorpio. Some of you could be Scorpios too. I do believe the Death card is here. So we have the new moon in Scorpio. So let's see what it has to say. New moon in Scorpio. This was a lot of fun doing these types of readings here and there. So it's kind of fun. So this card suggests a rebirth. So think of your situation as a phoenix that rises from the ashes, as birth, death, rebirth paradigm. Sorry. That's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, there's a new start ahead, right? With this new person coming in, and it does look prosperity, right? A lot of prosperity coming in for you. It's going to be deep and transforming, right? So, you know, it's very, very good. So I want to see here. So it comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. So, but it also says like it's time to let go of a grudge you're holding. So you could be holding a grudge about against this, this King of Swords, this air sign, that's being so, they're not, I mean, they're not the nicest person, but I mean, still, you can still release that, right? So you can move on from jealousy. You can stop being obsessive. And, could it just be that you're being paranoid here and it's time to make an investment? That's a very interesting reading. It was kind of a lot of fun to do. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting from these cards. Yeah, I do appreciate you joining me. If you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comment section below. And I'll be back with the regular zodiac readings in the middle of June.